Hi guys, welcome to this new video. Today we're going to be terrifying Nigel and me by watching 15 possessed kids' toys caught on tape. Now, this is
I never
by
get terrified.
Kills. Oh really, Nigel? You're so terrified?
I never get terrified.
Shut up. Shut up. One of these days I'm gonna scare you.
Just before the accident, we called from the middle of the street. What happened?
So anyways,
All of the people on this list claim to have
fuck
seen their
yeah,
toys
chill.
behaving in ways that the manufacturer never intended. Whether it's a technical malfunction or spiritual activity is up for you to decide. Here is the evidence exactly as they've
Oh
presented
my gosh,
it.
it's leg.
Number 15.
Oh
A
my
YouTuber
god.
named Kyle Harrison is playing with his toddler in the living room when suddenly a toy starts to make strange sounds, almost as if it's saying something backwards.
I'm gonna have nightmares from this.
Well, some people can hear backwards chanting, others hear a different message. When you play this video at half speed, you can almost hear a voice say something like, "It's near," or "It's here." Let me know if you heard what I am talking about, or if you think that this is an ordinary coincidence. Also, I have to add that one person in the comments section says that they own this toy, and they have never heard it do this, even when the batteries run low. Maybe somebody else can identify this toy and back up this claim. Number 14. A father and son ghost hunting team are at an old graveyard somewhere in the
As you
south.
do.
They stumble
As
upon
you
a
do
child's
as a
tombstone and
father
get to
and son.
work. The
Oh,
son
come
attempts
on,
to
little Jimmy.
communicate with
We're
the
not going
passed on
fishing.
child by
We're
planting an
going
old
ghost
pinwheel in
hunting.
the ground.
If there's a child out here that wants to play with this toy, feel free to make it move.
Oh, sorry, I gave him the wrong voice. Yeah, me and my son.
Hey, bud.
Me and my son.
So I finally did it. I finally fucking. Oh wait, I forgot. We're in the middle of a video. Hold on. I'm gonna go on mute, but I'm still listening.
Yeah, and I'll tell them the thing that I was doing. All right, little
Yes.
Billy, you get the hell over here. Now this Sunday, we're instead of going to church, nah, bro, we're gonna go over to the fucking woods, and we're gonna go to a graveyard in the woods. And little Billy, we're gonna go. We're just gonna sit there and we're gonna listen to ghosts. We're gonna wait for some ghosts, and there's gonna be a child ghost that's gonna come after you, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh hell yeah, YouTube content!" And yeah, that's gonna be our Sunday. And after we'll go get some McDonald's. Dad, I'm 10. Anyways, how beautiful. Totally not the wind. Totally not a fan blowing off
The
the air.
Cyber community makes
This is hard to tell me. Makes him feel
Shut up. I'm gonna just. This is why I hate ads. This is why I hate ads.
Spunky.
Nigel, I will literally tear off every limb that you have.
Why would you do such a thing?
Because it's not spunky.
Why can't I just eat flowers?
And on this night,
I could
so
just
the
eat
pinwheel
flowers.
should not be able to move.
Oh my
To
god.
prove there is no wind, he
Can eat
records a
charcoal.
tall blade of grass
What?
next to the tombstone and clearly shows that it's not moving. This child's gravestone is from the late 1800s. Pinwheels were probably very popular during this time, so it makes sense that the spirit would be excited and ready to play. Number 13. Old school gamers may remember Sweet Tooth from the Twisted Metal series on PlayStation. Well, this toy replica seems to be just as deranged as the clown character it was based on. It keeps doing something weird whenever its owner reaches for it.
That means don't.
The battery for its remote control has been removed, yet it continues to
Is
make
that what
this
she said?
sound. The only possible explanation
Are
I
we allowing her
have is
back?
that the person who made
Hold on.
What? Let me pause the video real quick. Hi guys, welcome back. So, I just had to deal with a little stuff, but we're going to be continuing this video. How do you feel, Nigel?
I feel decent.
Okay. Alright, just making sure.
this video has another car, and therefore 2 controllers. Maybe he removed the batteries from one controller and is using a second remote as a prank. Otherwise, I have no idea how this could be happening. Number 12. This
Malfunction.
toy is supposed to sing the alphabet, but according to the description, it startles children with a deep voice instead. Even if this is happening just because the batteries are low, what's especially weird is the timing. This toy always seems to malfunction just before the last letter of the alphabet. Listen to this part and tell me if you hear a deep voice saying something like hey. Number 11. This spinning Elmo toy seems to be deviating from the usual Sesame Street script. Imagine being a small child and hearing this supernatural sounding voice suddenly scream at you. If anyone knows what this Elmo toy is supposed to be saying, then please let me know in the comments. Maybe we can compare what the original toy says to this video and determine if this is a possession or a technical malfunction. Number 10. First, let me give a fair warning to headphone users that this next clip is kind of loud. A YouTuber named Sapphire Rose says that her toy bird has been doing really weird things as of late. Most of the time it plays cheerful, pre-recorded bird noises like it's supposed to, but occasionally it will sound like this.
Oh my god! Why is he doing this?
Sapphire Rose also says that the bird will sometimes make an even louder shriek that sounds like it came straight from the underworld, but she didn't manage to record it that day. Some people left her a comment saying that her toy simply needs new batteries, but if that were the case, then I can't help but wonder why it sometimes sounds completely normal and other times like it's completely possessed. Number 9. Okay, listen to this Buzz Lightyear toy and tell me what you hear wrong.
I am Buzz Lightyear to infinity and beyond.
It has a deep voice at times, which is strange enough, but the real problem is that
his AAA batteries died, people.
Ironically, a toy that's based on a movie about toys coming to life appears to have actually come to life itself. The longer he records, the more twisted and deranged the toy becomes.
Drinking warm water before bed reverses tooth and gum problems overnight. People are healing
To infinity and beyond.
Oh god.
The collectible toy belongs to a YouTuber named Joe Bean Videos, and I have little reason to doubt what he says. With that said, Joe Bean Videos doesn't actually show us that the AAA batteries are not working. He could have put them in another device to demonstrate that they are drained. Also, I once heard that toys can sometimes hold a small charge even after the batteries have died. Since this video goes on for quite some time, however, I doubt this is what is happening here. Number 8. Imagine being alone in your house when a toy starts speaking over and over again, like someone is rapidly pressing its button. That's exactly what happened one day to a YouTuber named Melinda Wolf Miller with her child's Mickey Mouse toy. She bravely took out her phone and started recording. The toy makes some low noises at first, but once she says something about it, it apparently becomes very aggressive and starts growling in response.
Something is in the toy box is possessed.
It almost sounds like the toy is saying somebody in between snarling. I don't think that the two toys on top of Mickey Mouse are heavy enough to activate the bottom, so I'm honestly not sure what's happening here. Number 7. This video begins with a YouTuber named Hallie trembling in the corner while recording a toy car on the opposite end of the room. It's possessed, she declares in a timid voice. Eventually, she gets the courage to move across the room to record it up close. The car's lights are blinking rapidly and it's making a weird humming noise. Suddenly, it springs to life.
How do you shut it off?
I'm not sure if this is a remote-controlled car or not, but I don't think so because I don't see an antenna. Also, I think I see red buttons on the back for making sound effects, and Hallie wasn't touching any of those buttons. In fact, she was all the way across the room when it turned on by itself, so I really don't know how this could have happened. According to her, everyone else in the house was asleep. Definitely be sure to let me know what you think is happening in this video. Number 6. This interactive book starring Elmo is supposed to help potty train kids. The buttons are all normal except for one, which says a phrase that's so awful that it actually made the news in some areas. Apparently, it is supposed to say, "Let's try and use the potty." Instead, it says something along the lines of, "Uh-oh," then laughs. Then it asks the user who wants to end their life. The publishers have said that the audio file sounds this way due to compression issues. However, some people think that this is a cover-up story for a batch of possessed books that somehow got released into the general public. Number 5. Two friends are down in the basement when suddenly a third friend wants to join in. The only problem is, this playmate is not even human.
Hi,
it's Barbie.
what the heck?
An old toy suddenly starts saying hello to them over and over. As soon as they get near, not only did it somehow turn on all by itself, but this is also apparently the first time it has ever been thought of in years. The batteries for this abandoned toy should have been drained long ago. The description for this video says that they have been regularly hearing loud banging noises in the basement, which is probably why they came downstairs in the first place. It's also extremely unnerving that, out of all of the possible sound effects, it chooses to keep saying hi over and over. Number 4. A YouTuber named Black Dark Claws claims to have gotten this old crusty doll from some garage sale. He and his wife started to have strange feelings just from its very presence alone, and this is what happened when they recorded it one random day.
Now we're gonna have time to go on mute. Well, not go on mute, but mute it.
Ooh, ads.
We hate ads, Nigel.
Huh?
We hate ads.
I love ads.
Shut up.
Looks too smooth to me to be that type of special effect. Maybe they were using a thin piece of string around its hand, although that usually doesn't look so smooth either. If this is a fake, then it's very convincing. Number 3. There is a place in Mexico called the Island of the Dolls, and it's a place where tourists drop off dolls as a tradition. A long time ago, a hermit who lived on the island is said to have discovered the body of a girl. She had a doll with her, so he hung it up on a tree as a sign of respect, which started the tradition. Now, the thing is littered with thousands of dolls, and the Ghost Adventures team have decided to go on an investigation. They are inside of an old shack lined with thousands of porcelain and plastic figurines, staring back at them. It's already a tense moment when
Today, I went inside this house, and it's totally haunted, and now my dad called me. And great, I'm gonna pause this. Alright guys, welcome back to the video. Sorry, my dad called me. Let's watch this. Oh wait, I was going off on a tangent about Ghost Adventures. They're like, hi guys, today we're going inside this like haunted museum. We're gonna totally disrespect everything in this house. And they act like, okay, so they act like they're doing such a good job when they're just like, oh my gosh guys, did you see that? I have a problem with paranormal shows. Though as a child, I really liked the Ghost Hunters. But you know, it's sort of like, I feel like they're more dignified than the Ghost Adventures, you know? Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna press play on this.
suddenly this happens.
Bro, come here! Oh my god. Oh my god.
One of the dolls begins laughing and neither of them can believe it. They quickly run away without saying much else. Obviously, this could have been a sound effect that was added later, but if this was truly unscripted, then that could mean an entire island of possessed dolls watching and waiting. Number 2. Two siblings go into their room after hearing a small, unrecognizable voice called to them. In their toy trunk, they discover a bizarre-looking doll that neither of them can remember putting in there. The doll remains silent until one of them goes to grab it.
Time to go east.
They aren't sure what to make of the toy at this point, but look what happens when they have a discussion while still in its presence.
Look at its little skinny legs.
I gotta go in a half an hour.
That sucks.
That thing is like...
Yeah, I got work.
It almost seems to respond to a comment about its legs by kicking twice and laughing. It's as if the toy knows what they are saying and is trying to play with their mind. Tell me whether or not you think that this could be an early warning sign of a poltergeist in their home. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills and I hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you've ever been curious as to what I look like in real life, then follow me on Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT with underscores instead of spaces. I also have a Twitter at YT_chills where I post video updates. I'd really appreciate it if you followed me, and feel free to send me a DM if you have any questions or suggestions. Also, I recently created a subreddit where you can submit videos and stories for future lists. It's r/chillsnarrator, and the link.
Anyways, guys, so today you have to buy my merch or I'm gonna sue you. We got Chester jackets, we got Chester this, Chester that.
Is in the description below. If you'd like to see more of these videos in the future, then hit that subscribe button because I upload a new video every Thursday.
Gotta go east.
If English isn't the only language you
anything
speak
happens
and you're
to me,
interested
I
in
just
getting
gotta
a shout
go
out,
east
click
of me.
more, then
I'm
add
on my
translations.
way.
By
I'm on my
translating the
way.
video, not only will more people be able to watch it, but a link to your channel will be added in the description.
Ew,
Number
larvae.
1. This doll is supposed
And
to
take
cry
some
and crawl by
larvae.
itself, but it's not supposed to contort itself into bone-breaking positions while doing
I'm on my
so.
way. I'm on my... Uh-oh. Hey, not? I found a cave.
Its legs! And they're like the same foot legs. Oh man, that's bad.
The crying piece
Iron
of plastic
vein.
continues to pop
Need a
its limbs
pickaxe
out
for
of
that.
place when a stunned family records in amazement. Some commenters are sure that this strange display is an early warning sign from malevolent spirits. I personally am curious if this YouTuber
Oh,
experienced
Scorpion.
any other strange events after this happened. If you have any more information about this video, or if this is some kind of common defect with this type of
North
doll,
now.
then I would definitely like to know about it.
Clearly,
A live broadcast always carries with
it's clearly, guys, just like a simple demonic spirit. It's totally not haunted. Anyways, guys, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Say goodbye, Nigel.
Goodbye.